So in this next video, we're going to see how to make a tenon fit the mortise nice and snug. The first thing we want to do is just lay out where the mortise is going to line up in relation, and just try and center it and just make it close. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're actually going to set the blade up below that, so we'll lower the blade until it's just below where we made the one mark. This allows us to dial the blades up and make sure it fits properly. So in this case, we can bring it in. It's important to note when we're doing this to begin with, we only want to do it on the outside, say 5 millimeters of our rail or apron on the first pass, because if we made a mistake and we had the blade set too high, then the rest of the tenon can still make up for it and we could just lower the blade. In this case, I made sure it was low enough and it doesn't quite go in. So what I'm doing in each of these instances is I'm just dialing. I'm turning the front wheel on the table saws to lift the blades, and I'm only turning it a tiny little bit so that it just raises the blade in minute increments. This allows me to fine-tune the size of the tenon to fit our mortise. And you can see I'm going to do this numerous times because I want to be careful. I don't want to have to try and do this and fix a tenon after I've made a mistake. So I'll go slowly and dial it in nice and slow. And typically what I tell the kids in the class is if it was a second hand or a minute hand on a clock, turn it like 1 minute or 1 second until it just fits. Okay, and when it just starts to fit right there, now I can clear the rest of it off. So I'll go right against the fence and I can clear the whole tenon off so that it will fit inside of the mortise. It's a fairly quick process once you have the first one fit. We've machined all of our aprons and blades at the same time so that we can make things work nice and snug. So now it's just a matter of cutting each one of these after it's set, and it's nice and quick. And a perfect tenon.